Alright, it's been a long time since we ride up to Thailand. So after all the pandemic and borders are open, the 1st of April, and now that border procedures are mostly quite easy, we are back to ride to Thailand again. This time we're heading down to Pattaya and Kanchanaburi. Highlight of the trip will be a visit to Ducati factory. Special thanks to Ducati Singapore for arranging the trip and liaising with Ducati Thailand for the factory visit. Yeah. Okay, so today is day 1 or day 0. The day 1 has not even started yet. So day 0, we are going to be going for a dinner with DOCM Malaysia in Johor Bahru for their Red Raya ride, and after which we are going to depart at 11 at night en route to Thailand, en route to Sadao border, and we hope to be in Thailand by tomorrow early morning. Yeah, and that will kick off our day 1 for our Thailand trip. So what are the current border procedures for entering Thailand? So currently Thailand has waived off all the quarantine requirement, the SHA hotel requirement, and has made it easy for foreign travellers, especially if you're vaccinated. Yeah. So entry into Thailand just requires you to get yourself a Thai insurance, COVID insurance for Thailand, as well as a Thai pass, which you can apply online via the Thai consular website. The process can take up to 1 to 2 days for approval. Other than that, everything else is as per normal. The import papers, TM2, TM3, TM4, Thai vehicle insurance, immigration card. Don't forget to bring your log card, as well as your personal insurance if you have. It's good to have, especially travel insurance. Yeah, and more or less everything else will be the same, so we are good to go. Let's go. So for this trip we are going with the MTS V4 Multistrada. So this is a new bike that I've just purchased last December. He has yet to go on a trip with me. Bike has been set up for the trip, so we'll be going on this trip with just 2 duffel bags strapped to the back of the rear seat and the luggage rack. We are now at Gelang Patah. So this is our first petrol kiosk after the Malaysian border. So from here we'll be heading down to downtown Johor Bahru, where we are meeting up with the DOCM for the Red Raya ride dinner, and from there we shall make a move at night to start off our journey for the ride to Thailand.
There we have the Panigales, Hypers, Multistradas, Diablo, all in front of Holiday Inn Express, Johor Bahru. So here we are now at Holiday Inn, Johor Bahru. So we are here for the event of Great Raya Ride by DOCM, and there's a whole lot of participants here. I think more than 100 bikes of various makes of Ducati.
Time, why you punish me like a wave crashing into the shore? You wash away my dreams. Time, why you walk away like a friend went somewhere to go? Let me tomorrow and all the pain and sorrow, running free, 'cause tomorrow's just another day.
Dia berharap event kita ni berjalan lancar. Jadi insyaAllah nampak kali ni macam meriah semua pada sini kita berikan tepukan gemuruh pada semua dulu lah.
Alright, we've just ended the DOCM Great Raya Ride, collaboration between all the clubs under Ducati Official Club Malaysia. So here we are going to leave Johor Bahru and we are heading to Sadao, Thai border with Malaysia. So estimated that we'll reach there early tomorrow morning, where we'll join up with some other riders who have made their way earlier to cut down the distance travel in a day. Okay, we have now reached Gurun, about 50 kilometers from Sadao border, and here with me I have Mr. Jim Lowe joining us for the trip. Sadly, Shannon couldn't be joining us for this trip, but of course there's always other trips that he can follow us, and also Navas and Shidin, who also couldn't follow us because of work commitment as well. And again, there will be other trips, so not to worry. Yeah, I really hope to ride with them one day. So I also have another rider riding with me. So this is Alex. Alex, say hi. Hi. So Alex has been riding. Alex has rode with me before when he was riding his Super Tenere. Yeah, that was when I was riding my BMW. So back again, riding together again. Yeah. We're here doing up our Thai insurance, and Jim is all ready for Thailand.
Are you ready?
Right, so entry to Thailand now is very simple. Post the COVID pandemic, so basically you just need your Thailand pass, which you can apply online, and you should be able to be granted a Thailand pass within 2 days. You also need a COVID insurance, and on top of that is the normal procedures, which are your import papers, your TM forms, as well as your immigration card. Yeah, and on top of that, you will need also your vehicle insurance, which you can get the basic insurance or the voluntary additional insurance. Right, and there are many Thai insurance agents just before the border of Sadao.
Say hello. Yeah.
Yes, Jim is applying for his immigration card and also the import papers to get his bike into Thailand. Yeah.
Ticket to the land of smile.
Getting a SIM card as well. We are in Thailand after 2 years. After 2 years, we are finally back in Thailand. Sawadee-krap! Yep, and so the process is first you get your Thailand code, Thailand pass QR code verified, and after that you go through your normal immigration for yourself, your passport. And last part is as usual to import in your bikes. So here we are importing our bikes into Thailand. Yes, so we are now at the Grand Canyon of Patalong. So here we are just doing some sightseeing, photo taking, walk around. Sad to say the drone is not working, probably due to overheating.
People here are gentle and kind, with the smile that's charming and friendly. Come enjoy famous beaches of Thailand at Phuket, Cham and Pattaya. Come enjoy the sun
Yeah,
and
sad.
the
I mean,
sea.
it's able to connect, but the pictures just turn out black on the screen of the handphone. Yeah, I can still able to connect, able to control, but there's just no video on the no video feed on the screen. Right, let's have a look around.
Welcome to Thailand. Welcome to the land of fun. Welcome to Thailand. Welcome to the land of smile.
Yes, so this Patalong Canyon was previously a mining ground. Over the years, water has been built up, in the holes left behind, in a huge hole left behind that forms a reservoir, and with the sides of the landscape of the sand, it really looks and resembles a canyon, especially when you can get a top view of this place.
Come and find happy time in Thailand. That's where life is slow and easy. People here are gentle and kind. Restless mind is charming and friendly. Come enjoy famous beaches of Thailand.
So here we are at Route 41 Patalong. We're here to have our late lunch and meet the owner, an old friend of mine.
Cities of Thailand, Sukhothai, Chiang Mai, Ayutthaya, palaces of golden days, they unique and precious to the world.